Alright, yo, what's up, YouTube? So this is in fallacy. Basically, I have, my Voidwalker stats right here, which said I promised you guys that I was gonna get to you, but I also have some information for you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get you down with this. So first we have my Vortex Grenade. I believe that the Vortex Grenade is better than Axion and Scatter, mainly because it buys you time to actually get away from an enemy or either weakens them while they are trying to revive a teammate. And I mainly use this when it comes to skirmish because it saved my life multiple times and has just been the better pick for everything else. Then we have my Glide, in which that I choose to use Focus Burst, mainly because Focus Control is not that helpful. I mean, like, Focus Control, if you look at it, yeah, it gives you better directional control, while in the air, but honestly, like Focus Burst, you can still do that, but you get away faster. And Blink, you just fall off the map a lot of the times. Now we have my Nova Bomb, and I use Lance mainly because, like, it goes a lot further and faster. Now then, don't get me wrong, the Vortex Bomb and also the Tri-Scatter Bomb are nice, but then at that, your teammate has a better chance escaping them than they do with Lance. They can use Blink or either use Focus Burst to actually escape inside your Nova Bomb. And also when you use Shatter, it just does not, it falls short of where you want it to go. So that's the reason why I use Lance, and I think that it's a lot better, in my opinion though. It's just in mine though. So now then, if we move over to my Energy Drain, have Lifesteal, in which that lifesteal has saved my life multiple times, because there has been times where I have been in close range gunfights, or whether I have been in really tight situations, and I beat them down and I gain back my life, and then I have a chance of winning. Let's see, Arcane Spirit, I used for battle recovery and also my toughness, mainly because you stand a better chance of actually being in a gunfight and winning it than you do running away from it. You running away from it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a good chance of winning it. So that's why, like, I put all my stuff on armor and recovery, because it's the most important, and especially if you're playing the Crucible, especially if you're playing like competitive playlists, then you need Arcane Spirit. But I mean, that's just my opinion. So once again, these are my stats, stuff that I have found that works for me and very useful for me. And yeah, so now then, if we move over to my magic, I use Angry Magic, mainly because my Nova Bomb tracks enemies. Like, I could now then use any of those grenades and also still use Lance, and my stuff would track my enemies. And which that I believe that Lance comes in handy so much because Angry Magic allows my Nova Bomb to track my enemies. And that's exactly what Lance does. It goes a lot further and faster, and also it tracks my enemies now. And which, like I said, I could then use any of those other grenades, any of them. Now that we have Divine Order, which my training is focused on toughness at all times. I find that to be the most crucial and most important part of this whole entire setup. Your toughness is so important because your recovery and your armor are then just beefed up to the max. Like, your toughness is so important. Then we have my other magic. So now that I don't use Vortex Mastery because I don't use Axion, and Bloom, it's just too fancy. Like, it doesn't give me a real benefit. But Embrace the Void triggers any energy drain. Like, Nova Bomb, Vortex Grenade, automatically energy drain. It gives you, so not only does it track, but it also takes away their energy. And I find that to be the most crucial and most important part of this whole entire setup. So, this was Zen Fallacy. This is my Voidwalker stats. I just wanted to go ahead and run over that with you guys. And, just keep zenning, baby.